Out in the wild, it usually isn't the big disasters that get you. It's the small stuff. A tree blocking the trail, thick brush closing in, or a moment where you realize you're on your own with no backup. That's when having a solid machete gives you reach, power, and control. Though not all machetes are built the same, some are fine for light yard work but fall short when you actually need strength, balance, and durability you can trust. So today we'll show you 25 of the mightiest machetes for survival and self-defense. Updated price and purchase links are provided in the video description for your convenience. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. Alright, have a look at the Condor K-Knight Mini Panabas. This one takes clear inspiration from ancient blades, but reshapes it into modern ones with a bold, aggressive look. The blade is made from 1075 high-carbon steel, which gives it a solid toughness and reliable edge performance, while the micarta handle adds durability and grip. Together, it feels compact and powerful without being oversized. The blade thickness comes in at 0.18 inches, which gives it the strength and durability. And the blade length is 10.5 inches, long enough to deliver confident chopping power, yet still compact enough to stay controlled and balanced. It's designed by Jason Breeden and built with a full tang construction for added strength, and finished with a convex grind that helps it chop and slice smoothly with less resistance. Next, we've got the cold steel Magnum Kukri, the lightweight machete, inspired by centuries of proven Nepalese blade design. This isn't just a machete, it's engineering based on a blade profile that has survived centuries of real-world survival use across Central Asia. At a bit over 18 ounces, it's lighter than many survival machetes, yet the 17-inch blade gives you reach and chopping capacity. The secret lies in the weight-forward balance. That distinctive Kukri curve means the blade naturally gravitates into the cut, so your swing does more work for less effort. Every stroke bites deep into branches and thick vegetation, and even beginners find themselves cutting through tasks that seemed impossible with inferior tools. The high-carbon steel holds an edge really well and resists rust with its black anti-rust finish, essential when you're operating in wet conditions where moisture is constant. Users consistently praise how the Magnum handles real bushcraft scenarios, clearing brush, processing firewood for camp, and betoning wood into kindling for fire building. The real beauty emerges in extended use, plus the polypropylene handle won't rot, warp, or shrink in wet wilderness conditions. And the Corex sheath carries efficiently, and the full tang construction ensures this tool handles everything from shelter construction to serious brush clearing without risk of failure points. Sometimes, standard machetes can feel inadequate when you're tackling real destruction. The Top's El Chete is literally designed for this purpose. El Chete comes from Spanish, and this knife was designed with a clear mission right from the start. It is also the first Top's knife to feature their new acid rain finish. The handle was designed to be thick and full, similar to the feel of a hatchet or small axe handle. Top's uses a sandwich micarta construction. And here, the outer green canvas micarta feels comfortable and rounded in the hand, while the black canvas micarta layer underneath adds strength and a subtle visual contrast that really stands out. The overall length comes in at 17.5 inches, with a 12-inch blade and an 11.38-inch cutting edge. Blade thickness is a solid 1/4 inch, and the blade steel is 1095. Even with its size, the knife weighs only 29.5 ounces or 37.5 ounces with the sheath. And the black Kydex sheath is well thought out, with a drain hole, strong retention, and 2 carry options, a rotating clip or a leather dangler. In use, El Chete truly shines at chopping. It delivers clean, powerful cuts, and while the weight may feel heavy to some, that same weight helps the blade do the work for you. Altogether, it's comfortable and effective to use. Now, you may be searching for the all-rounder, the tool that performs competently across the spectrum of real-world survival challenges. So, check out this cold steel tactical Wakizashi. It brings Japanese sword design philosophy into modern tactical territory. The curved tanto blade geometry isn't decorative, it's sophisticated engineering, It features a wide curved tanto point blade and a solid steel tsuba made from 65 steel with a black anti-rust matte finish. Their broad full tangs are injection overmolded with high-impact polypropylene, making them durable and weather-resistant. And that can handle chopping when you need force. While the geometry excels at slicing and controlled precision cuts, you won't achieve with pure choppers. This design philosophy emerged from Cold Steel's hugely popular Warrior series, proven through extensive real-world testing and genuine user feedback from survivalists who rely on their tools in actual wilderness operations. The 18-inch blade with its distinctive curved tanto point creates a middle ground that genuinely works. At a bit over 25 ounces, it weighs less than the Chete, but more than the lightweight Kukri, the balance point where versatility meets capability. The 65 AMN high-carbon steel maintains edge retention far beyond budget alternatives while resisting corrosion in moisture-heavy environments. Cold Steel's decision to injection mold the polypropylene handle proves brilliant for extended survival. They even recreated the traditional Japanese aesthetic details, the cord-wrapped look, and the Fuchi and Kashira hardware, but specified modern materials that last under abuse. If you're planning extended survival operations, then check out this 24-inch heavy-duty machete from Reat. It approaches survival through the lens of maximum durability. This blade represents engineering for the harshest possible conditions. Here, the 420 stainless steel blade won't rust in environments where traditional carbon steel requires constant maintenance you might not be able to provide, a critical consideration in extended jungle operations or long-term bushcraft scenarios. The full tang construction means the steel extends completely through the entire handle, with no failure points where handles separate under stress, a design choice that separates genuine survival tools from everything else. At 25 inches overall length, this machete enters serious territory. The full tang design specifically addresses intensive use stresses, batoning through hardwood, clearing heavily overgrown trails, and processing material for shelter construction, challenges that would stress-fracture lesser tool designs. The non-slip handle ensures a secure grip in conditions of survival situations. It's basically a versatile tool that combines the functions of a machete, knife, and saw blade. Its unique design allows you to effortlessly switch between various cutting tasks, making it the ultimate companion for garden work, camping, and any outdoor adventure. When you need a single blade that can cover survival tasks, camp work, and serious outdoor abuse without switching tools, this is where the Cold Steel Royal Kukri Machete comes into play. Designed by Cold Steel President Lynn C. Thompson, this machete is built specifically for demanding conditions where reliability matters. It keeps the traditional curved Kukri blade profile that naturally improves chopping efficiency, but it also adds extra thrusting and piercing capability. And that means whether you're clearing brush, chopping firewood, or processing game, it gets the job done efficiently. The handle is carefully designed with an integral guard to keep your fingers safe while balancing the knife. It's not just about strength. The Royal Kukri is practical too. The 1055 carbon steel blade has a rust-resistant, matte black coating, making it easy to maintain even when out in the elements. And when you're done, it slips securely into the tough Corex sheath for safe carrying. At 15.5 inches of blade and just over 20 ounces, it's big enough for heavy-duty work but still manageable in hand. The 5-inch handle gives a comfortable grip, and the 2.8mm thick blade holds up to serious abuse. Overall, this Royal Kukri is not just a survival blade, but a capable all-around bush knife that can handle nearly any outdoor challenge with confidence. If you want something that feels more compact than a full-sized machete but still delivers powerful cutting performance, the next option naturally follows with a lighter, more controlled approach. The CRKT Clever Girl Kukri was inspired by knife maker Austin McGlawn's experiences at Fort Polk, where tools need to be effective and dependable. The 7 3/4-inch blade is made from SK5 steel and has enough thickness and strength to take on demanding work like chopping wood or clearing dense brush. A powder-coated finish adds protection against rust and surface scratches, though, like most high-carbon steels, it benefits from basic care. The handle is constructed from G10, providing a solid, non-slip grip. Its balance feels well considered, making swings feel natural. With an overall length just over 13 inches and a weight of around 14 ounces, it is easy to carry without sacrificing usefulness. The included drop leg sheath keeps the blade accessible during long hikes or extended fieldwork. Taken together, the Clever Girl Kukri is a practical, field-tested tool that handles both everyday tasks and more extreme work without becoming cumbersome. Stepping up to a more traditional, full-size design, the United Cutlery USMC Desert. Sand Kukri focuses on strength, reliability, and straightforward performance. Built with military inspiration, this Kukri is meant for tough conditions where you need a blade that will not quit. It is well suited for heavy chores such as chopping firewood, clearing trails, or handling other demanding outdoor tasks. The 11.5-inch blade is crafted from rust-resistant 3CR13 stainless steel and finished with a stone wash surface. This finish helps hide scratches and scuffs that come from real-world use, while the steel itself is tough enough to handle repeated abuse. The G10 handle is impact-resistant and shaped for comfort, offering a secure grip during long or strenuous work sessions. Full-tang construction adds strength and stability, giving the knife a solid, balanced feel with every swing. At 17 inches overall, it has the size needed for powerful cutting without feeling overly heavy or awkward. The weight is tuned for controlled, forceful cuts rather than delicate detail work. A heavy-duty nylon sheath is included for safe transport, and a lanyard hole adds extra security if you want to keep it close during long treks. While it is not ideal for fine tasks, this Kukri excels when serious cutting power is required. For those who prefer a different design influence with a focus on balance and craftsmanship, this next option shifts toward a Japanese-inspired approach. The Freelander Japanese-style machete features a 10.5-inch high carbon steel blade that is strong enough for cutting through thick brush or working wood with authority. Its 3-inch blade width adds noticeable chopping power while still keeping the tool comfortable during extended use. The handle is designed with both comfort and durability in mind. Made from polished red sandalwood, it is full-tang for maximum strength and fits naturally in the hand. A lanyard hole is included, allowing you to secure the machete while working or moving between locations. This tool is not limited to camping alone. It works well for hiking, yard maintenance, bushcraft, and survival scenarios. The heavy-duty full-tang construction makes it dependable, while the sharp, non-serrated blade delivers clean and precise cuts. Overall, the Freelander Japanese-style machete offers a practical blend of strength, control, and reliability that makes it suitable for long trips and demanding outdoor chores. Continuing the focus on dependable outdoor tools, the Condor Lobo machete stands out as a work-ready option that emphasizes comfort and control without unnecessary weight. Its 12-inch full-tang blade provides solid balance and durability, allowing it to handle tough jobs while remaining easy to manage. The grip is thoughtfully designed and made from ergonomic, non-slip rubber, ensuring it stays secure in your hand even during long sessions or challenging conditions. Carrying and storage are straightforward, thanks to the included heavy-duty nylon sheath, which keeps the blade protected and ready for use whether you are hiking, camping, or doing yard work. The Lobo is not limited to clearing brush. It performs well when chopping firewood, preparing kindling, or handling a wide range of outdoor cutting tasks. Campers, hikers, survivalists, landscapers, and gardeners will appreciate its balance of strength and usability. While it may not be the most visually striking machete, it delivers consistent, reliable performance with excellent comfort and control. Rounding out the list with a more aggressive survival-focused design, the Tops Storm Vector brings together historic inspiration and modern performance. Taking its visual cues from the Viking Sayax, this blade is built for serious work in tough environments. The blade measures 12.63 inches and is made from 1095 carbon steel, providing the thickness and strength needed for heavy chopping tasks. Despite its powerful build, the reverse tanto tip allows for cleaner, more controlled cuts than you might expect from such a rugged blade. The black micarta handle stays grippy in rough or wet conditions, and the full tang construction means the steel runs through the entire handle, adding durability and confidence during use. There is also a custom version available, but it does not improve performance. It offers the same cutting and handling characteristics with only minor design changes for personal preference. Made in the United States, the Storm Vector blends old-world inspiration with modern reliability, resulting in a tough, dependable blade designed for hard use in demanding situations. When space is limited but you still need a blade that can keep working all day without losing its edge, this is where the HX Outdoors Mountain fits in. It features a curved blade that measures 8.27 inches long and is made from D2 steel, which is well known for holding an edge longer than many common steels. And the blade is forged, meaning it's heated and shaped to improve strength, and it has a hardness rating of 58 HRC, giving it a solid balance between toughness and cutting ability without being too brittle. Moving to the handle, it comes with a rubberized grip that stays secure in your hand, even when things get wet, muddy, or sweaty. Thanks to the curved blade design, it performs especially well when slicing through dense brush, chopping small firewood, or clearing lighter branches. Another helpful detail is the included sheath, which has a fire starter built into the belt clip. The overall length stays under 14 inches, making it smaller than traditional long machetes but still capable of handling demanding outdoor jobs. Weighing about 1.35 pounds, it has enough heft for clean, effective chops without quickly tiring out your arm. While it doesn't give you the extended reach of a larger machete, the trade-off is less sharpening and more time actually getting work done. After using a compact blade, the next challenge is finding something that can replace multiple tools without adding bulk, and that's where the Skrama 240 steps in. Made in Finland, it features a 9.4-inch carbon steel blade that's designed for serious work like chopping branches, splitting wood, or handling tough camp tasks. One of its standout features is the dual-angle edge design. The portion of the blade closer to the handle is sharpened more finely for detailed jobs such as carving or notching, while the forward section is shaped for heavy chopping. This design lets you smoothly switch between precision and power. The rubber handle is thoughtfully shaped, allowing you to grip it closer to the blade. It's also a full tang build, which adds strength and long-term reliability during hard use. At roughly 18.5 ounces, it avoids feeling overly heavy while still delivering enough impact for chopping tasks. Because the blade is carbon steel, it does require simple maintenance. That bit of care is normal for tools built to prioritize durability and performance in demanding outdoor conditions. When the terrain gets thicker and lighter tools start struggling, the need for serious chopping power becomes obvious, and that's where the Power Eagle 12 comes into play. Its shape blends elements of Kukri and Bolo designs, both known for powerful chopping ability. The 12-inch blade is made from 1095 high-carbon steel and measures roughly a quarter-inch thick, giving it the strength needed for aggressive, repeated strikes. The blade also carries extra weight toward the front, helping each swing hit harder and bite deeper. People commonly use it for cutting branches, processing firewood, clearing trails, and even some kitchen prep. The micarta handle provides a reliable grip, even when your hands are sweaty or dirty, though some users choose to wrap it with paracord for added comfort during long sessions. At around 26 ounces, it's noticeably heavier than many machetes, but that extra weight directly contributes to its chopping power. The included sheath is tough and features multiple attachment points, making it easy to carry securely on your pack or belt. After working with traditional chopping designs, some people want a tool that handles rough conditions with minimal maintenance, and that's where the M48 Ops Combat Bowie stands out. It has an overall length of 16 inches and uses a full tang construction with a blade made from 420A stainless steel. The titanium electroplated finish adds extra corrosion resistance, which is especially useful in wet or humid environments where carbon steel can struggle. What separates this Bowie from standard machetes is its multifunction blade design. It includes partial serrations for cutting rope or webbing, a sawback spine for working through wood, and a sharp chisel point designed for strong penetration. The reinforced, impact-resistant handle offers a firm grip that feels more solid than cheaper alternatives, and the exposed tang ends in a spike pommel. Users appreciate that stainless steel requires less care, and the included sheath is compatible with MALA systems for flexible carrying setups. While some people feel the tactical styling is a bit flashy, most agree it remains a dependable, durable, and low-maintenance option for camping, survival, or general use. When you want controlled chopping without sacrificing precision, the Barebones Nata tool answers that need by modernizing a proven design. This tool reworks a classic Japanese Nata into a modern survival machete that balances strength and control. It features a 12-inch stainless steel blade with a trapezoid shape that delivers strong chopping force. The full tang construction helps keep the balance steady. Weighing about 1.5 pounds and measuring 21 inches overall, it offers a good mix of reach and impact for serious chopping tasks. The squared-off tip is more than just a visual detail, as it's useful for precise survival work and controlled cuts. A weather-resistant sheath keeps the blade protected and easy to access when needed. Some users mention that the handle could be slightly larger for long working sessions, but overall, if you're looking for a dependable, well-balanced machete that can shift smoothly from heavy chopping to finer tasks, the Nata tool remains a strong choice. Now, when consistency and grip matter most in unpredictable conditions, the Hooyman Bush Machete delivers dependable performance. It features a little over a 21-inch stainless steel blade with full tang construction, giving it the durability needed for demanding use. What really sets it apart is the no-slip H-grip handle, which actually grips better when wet. This design makes it effective for clearing brush, tall grass, or setting up an emergency shelter. The thinner blade excels at cutting lighter vegetation with minimal effort, helping you conserve energy for other survival tasks. With an overall length of 28 inches and a weight under 2 pounds, it offers solid reach. The custom sheath includes belt loops for quick access, and the peg hole in the handle is a practical feature for secure storage or tying it down at base camp. The main thing to keep in mind is that the thinner blade isn't ideal for heavy chopping, and extreme use could eventually loosen the handle. Still, when you need a tool that keeps performing during critical survival moments, the Hooyman Bush Machete is built to stay reliable. When you are pushing through thick jungle or tangled brush, where lighter tools give up quickly, the Condor Mid-Makara proves its worth in those harsh conditions. Using a 14-inch blade made from 1075 high-carbon steel and a build meant for strong, two-handed swings when real power is required. Its distal taper design, slimmer toward the tip and thicker near the handle, allows quicker swings while still keeping serious chopping strength at the base, which makes it effective for clearing heavy vegetation or cutting branches. The handle scales offer a confident grip even when your hands are wet or sweaty, and the convex grind forms an edge that stays tough, sharp, and easy to touch up in the field. Measuring 23 inches overall and weighing under 2 pounds, it balances reach with control very well. The handcrafted leather sheath allows fast access when needed. This machete can also serve as a capable self-defense tool. However, that carbon steel needs regular care to prevent rust, and the solid construction comes at a higher price. Still, for a survival tool that handles trail clearing, shelter building, and emergency protection at a professional level, the Mid-Makara clearly stands out. After a long, powerful blade, this one shifts into a classic shape that has proven itself for generations, updated for modern survival use. The CRKT Kuk draws inspiration from traditional Kukris that Gurkha warriors have trusted for years. Its recurved blade shape naturally pulls material into the edge during each swing, making cutting and chopping feel smoother and more efficient with less effort. The 10.5-inch blade is crafted from 65 Mn carbon steel, and while it is shorter than many machetes, the forward-weighted design delivers impressive power with every strike. Whether you are splitting coconuts, processing firewood, or clearing brush, it hits far harder than its size would suggest. The double-injection molded handle with a thermoplastic rubber overlay provides a secure grip, absorbs vibration, and helps reduce fatigue during extended use. The Kukri profile also includes a strong spear point tip, giving it effective thrusting ability that can be useful for self-defense. At just under 16 inches overall, it stays compact and easy to carry without sacrificing usable reach. The curved edge can be harder to sharpen without proper tools, but for anyone wanting a proven design adapted for modern survival needs, the CRKT Kuk offers trusted performance in a compact package. This next one steps in as a more affordable option that still gets real work done. The Schrade SCMach 2 is often chosen by people who want dependable performance without spending much money. It features a 15-inch blade made from 3CR13 stainless steel, finished with a black oxide coating that helps resist rust and reduces unwanted glare. The combination of a sharpened main edge and aggressive sawback teeth makes it useful for cutting wood when other tools are not available. With full tang construction, it can handle rough treatment, and the clip-point blade shape with a false edge adds extra thrusting capability for defensive situations. The TPE handle maintains a solid grip, and the overall length of 21 inches keeps the machete manageable in tighter areas. Weighing just under 17 ounces, it remains light enough to carry comfortably. It comes with a basic nylon sheath that uses retention straps to keep the blade secure. The edge may need to be sharpened more often, and the sheath is fairly simple, but for the price, it delivers solid value. For anyone looking for reliable cutting ability on a budget for survival tasks, the SCMach 2 performs well. Moving from budget-friendly gear into premium territory, this machete focuses on craftsmanship and long-term durability above all else. The LT Wright Overland machete stands out as the high-end option in the lineup. Made in the United States from 10 to 75 high-carbon steel, one of its most notable features is the two-stage patina finish. This finish is not just cosmetic. It helps protect the blade from rust and also makes sharpening in the field noticeably easier. The blade measures roughly 12 1/4 inches, with a total length of 19 inches. The handle is equally well thought out. It uses natural micarta scales sealed with marine-grade epoxy, giving it the strength needed for harsh and wet conditions. Buyers can choose between a traditional leather sheath or a modern kydex sheath. This is not an inexpensive mass-produced tool, and it sits at a higher price point. In return, you get a high-quality convex grind that cuts deeply. For those who are willing to invest in American-made quality, the Overland machete easily earns its place among the top choices. Now, this machete has a very practical background. The ESEE Darien is American-designed but manufactured in El Salvador, where machetes are everyday working tools. Its name comes from the Darien Gap, one of the most demanding jungle regions in the world, which hints at the environment it is meant to survive in. The blade measures just over 12 3/8 inches and is made from 1075 carbon steel, heat-treated to balance toughness with easy sharpening so it stays usable in the field. The micarta handle is shaped to provide a secure and comfortable grip, even when your hands are sweaty or wet. At only 15.5 ounces, it remains impressively lightweight, allowing you to swing it for long periods without wearing yourself out. It includes a simple canvas sheath that is not flashy but does its job of protecting the blade. While it costs more than budget models, the Darien is all about dependable performance, and in real survival or outdoor conditions, that reliability is far more important than saving a little money. With a different approach, this machete leans more toward precision while still delivering serious chopping power. The Silky Nata, made in Japan, blends traditional forging techniques with a design that feels like a mix between a knife and a small hatchet. The blade uses SKS 51 steel and classic Japanese forging methods, giving it excellent sharpness and strong edge retention straight out of the box. It is available in either a 210mm or 240mm length, and you can choose between a single-edge version for cleaner cuts or a double-edge model that works better for splitting. The squared-off tip subtly shifts weight forward, helping each swing land with more force without extra effort from you. Its Genki rubber handle is known for absorbing shock very well, and many users find it comfortable even during long cutting sessions. A hard plastic sheath with a belt clip is included, making it easy to carry while working outdoors. For anyone who appreciates Japanese craftsmanship and wants a tool that combines control with real chopping strength, the Nata fills that role nicely. When you need a single tool that can cover multiple survival jobs without switching gear, the Camillus Carnivore X18 moves things in a more multi-purpose direction from the last pick. At first glance, it looks like a fairly standard 12-inch blade, but thanks to its titanium bonding, it ends up being about 3 times harder than untreated steel. What really sets it apart is how versatile it is. Honestly, it is not just a machete. It also works as a saw, a digger, a chisel, and even a gutting tool. The spine features aggressive serrations that tear through branches like they are nothing at all. On top of that, it includes a ballistic nylon sheath that also holds a small 5-inch trimming knife inside. The rubberized handle stays secure and grippy, even when your hands are wet or muddy. Now, to be fair, this is a fairly heavy tool. You are not going to casually toss it into your pack unless you know you will actually use it. But if you are heading into situations where one tool needs to handle a bit of everything, the Carnivore X18 delivers serious capability. If pure chopping power is the priority after all that versatility, the Tops Knives Bestia shifts the focus toward raw strength and impact. It offers a modern take on a Kukri-inspired design. The blade measures 13 inches long and is made from 10 to 95 high-carbon steel, finished with Tops' signature tan traction coating for improved durability and corrosion resistance. Its forward curved shape creates a naturally weight-forward swing, and its micarta handle is deliberately extended, allowing you to choke up near the blade for better control or slide your grip back for maximum chopping power. Weighing just over 31 ounces, it is not the lightest machete around, but it is balanced well enough that fatigue does not build too quickly. The Kydex sheath, paired with a leather dangler attachment, makes carrying such a large tool much easier. While the weight and premium price make it less suitable for casual camp tasks, the Bestia truly shines in raw chopping performance. So, if you want one of the most powerful cutting tools available, the Bestia fully earns its reputation for serious chopping capability. Alright, that was our video on the 25th Mightiest Machetes for survival and self-defense. So, which one would you love to pick? Let us know in the comments below. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.